Hello, I'm doing things a little bit different today. Basically, I'm doing some little mini-sodes, what I like to call them. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy. You can also read it on the website. So hop on over to lindamendable.com/podcast.
Hello, welcome to Monetizing Mompreneurs podcast, where I take you behind the scenes with industry leaders, entrepreneurs, moms, working professionals, and amazing people pursuing their passions and going for their dreams. And I'm your host, Linda Mendable.
Hello, love. One of the things that I've learned through the years of having my business and achieving milestones is to always strive to provide excellent quality and excellent service. Yes, I have missed the mark a few times and I've made mistakes. Oh, the stories I can tell. But to be 100% honest with you, I've always cared. I care about every single person I come in contact with and every one of my clients. I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes I always overanalyze where I've made mistakes and how I can prevent them, but it has also helped me. As I grow, I'm learning to trust my intuition more, and it's okay to care, and it's also okay to let go. So I want you to think about questions to ask yourself when you're hitting those large milestones or the milestones that seem too big that you really want to get to. So one, you want to think about and you want to ask yourself, how can I make this process better or how can I make it faster? I heard this person, let's call him Joe, say that he asked his clients this question. He asked, you can pick two options. Do you want it fast, good, or cheap? So you can only pick two of those. So the client says, I want it fast and good. Joel would say, well, it won't be cheap. The client would say, well, I want it good and cheap. And Joe will pretty much respond, well, it won't be fast. I love that little saying. It's so cool. You know, it's our job always to educate the client on our processes, what to expect, and also for you to see what areas can you go a little bit above and beyond, where your client feels taken care of, special, and valued. When you value your client, you value your service, and vice versa. And two, let's go into two. What can I outsource? This was so hard at first for me. So start with a good marketing strategy. You can keep up consistently. Write down your process, make it a checklist, and have a system. Build your SOPs. When you're ready to outsource, hand it off. Rinse and repeat each area, but I will say marketing should be one of your first areas to outsource. A mistake I made when I didn't understand intuition in this area was hiring by information. Everyone can look great on paper, but those 20-minute chats do count. And interview as many people as possible until you get that knowing and basically sit still with that if you need to. The wrong person will waste your time and money. So be mindful of who you should bring onto the team. This is going to come with some trial and error, but don't give up. I know for me, it was very difficult to bring on and hire the right people, but I will say I made it over the hump. And now when I sit down with someone, I actually am able to connect with the right people. Okay, number three, what should I charge and how can I make it worthy of this charge? So whether you're a VA, coach, consultant, or service provider, it all rings true. You have a skill set in an area you love and are excellent at. Find out that area and find out how to stay consistent within that area and charge accordingly. I know for me, that's been one of the hardest things, but I actually took that in prayer. I actually prayed for like my packages and the services, and I prayed to have a dream. And I had a dream about certain prices. And that's basically where I base my pricing off of. But not only that, but that was a good basis because it actually also led into a lot of researching the market, seeing within myself, is this a good price point for this particular service or product? So You might need some help in this area, but one of the things that I like to tell my clients, sometimes you can break it down by daily. So if you're a service provider, break down what you want to make and how much you need to bring in each day in order to accomplish that monthly goal. And if you're a product-based teacher, consultant, and you have products that you're selling, then obviously take into account how many sales do you think you can get in a day? What's your quota? What's your goals? And how long does it take you, your hours each day to work that whole ecosystem that you got going on to sell those products? And basically, it's almost the same thing as a service provider. What do you want to bring in for that month? Pricing your items accordingly. I know if you want to make like 100,000 for the year, if you break it down and you say like, you build a product that is $297, if you sell a product $297 and you sell one a day, within a year's time, 365, you'll make over $100,000. So this is why I totally believe in digital products, because it will actually help you grow your business in exponential ways and also serve more people, right? That doesn't require a lot of your time. So just think about that. So 297, so one a day, boom, 365, right? Over 100,000 in the year. So you already made your six figures. Just break it down. Just break it down so you can figure it out. Okay, 4, diversify your income streams. Really, need I say more? I always love to go above and beyond, and by heart, I'm a giver. It's a gift and a curse sometimes. I had to learn who I was with money and how I can allow it to flow within my life and business. So I read up on money books and challenged my own thoughts about money. But you know what really changed the game for me? When I decided to be committed. Yes, I was dealing with so much. Am I meant to do this? That when I decided to stop asking and start owning it, like, yes, I am meant to do this, that's when my business changed. That's when I actually hit big milestones and I was shocked, right? And it was just a simple belief that changed. And it's almost like everything changed almost overnight. And so I have talked with many business owners and I have hosted events. And I remember I had a panel of business owners, entrepreneurs, mompreneurs. And I remember hosting this one event and it was on Clubhouse. And I was like working my little tail off, just doing these graphics and getting these women together and having my own systems and SOPs. And I'm so glad I did that because I have a lot of experience with that. But anyways, that's a side note. When I asked them, because it was so incredible. I mean, these women had high following, they were killing it, rock stars. And I asked them, and I was able to ask each and every one of them, I said, hey, what did it? What changed it for you? What would you say is your secret sauce, or what changed the game for you? And each of them, I kid you not, each of them said that they wish they knew how much the inner work affected their business. That's me doing explosions because my mind is blown, right? And I'm sure yours is too. So I want you to kind of consider how you are approaching your business. So maybe what's blocking your business from taking off and hitting those milestones is not your packages, your website, or your social media marketing, although those are important because, I'm a web designer. I love beautiful web pages. But what if it's being committed? Stop questioning and start believing, because whatever you believe will be. So thank you so much for listening to this episode. I'm so happy that you're here. This is one of the things I call a mini-sode. So if this was helpful, please hit me up on Instagram at Linda Mendable. Join my Facebook group at facebook.com/group/monetizing mompreneurs. And we are about to kick it off this March 2023 March 7th through the 9th. It's going to be absolutely amazing. It's a business summit and it's basically springing into profits. So spring into profits with us. Come join us, save the date, and I'll be providing you more details on how to register and how to basically move forward with your business, make a profit, not just income. Hello, right? Because we need to spring into profits in order for our business to spring into gear. And join us on other industry leaders, mompreneurs that are going to help you change the game, help you not just do that inner work, because that inner work is important, but also have the strategies, actionable steps to take you to that next level. Because sometimes you just need that one piece. And how about if that one piece is within this summit? You need to get that next level. So I don't think that you're listening to this by accident. I think this episode is made for you. So mark your calendars, join us March 7th to the 9th. And it's going to be absolutely amazing. We have so much good things lined up for you all. And join us in the Facebook group so you can learn more about it.
Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have a chance, stop by the website at lindamendable.com. Sign up for the Blog Cure, which is an awesome course that I created that will help you set up your blog or take your blog to the next level. And join us over at Monetizing Mompreneurs Facebook group. I just want to say again, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening.